Ask consent to call the quorum be terminated.
Without objection.
I now ask consent the Senate proceed to a period of morning business. Senators allowed to speak for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to S-Con-Res 6.
Clerk will report.
S-Con-Res 6, concurrent resolution commending the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People on the occasion of its 102nd anniversary.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I ask unanimous consent the concurrent resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to. Motion to reconsider be laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate. Any statements relating to this matter be placed in record as if read.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that the appointments at the desk appear separately in the record as if made by the chair.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that 1:30 p.m. tomorrow, Senator Coates be recognized for up to 30 minutes.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business day, it adjourn until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, Thursday, February 17th. Following the prayer and the pledge, journal proceedings be approved today. The morning hour be deemed expired. Time for the two leaders be reserved for the use later in the day. Further, that following any leader remarks, the Senate resume consideration of S-223, the Federal Aviation Administration Authorization Bill. There be then 2 hours of debate prior to the cloture vote on the Inhofe Amendment as modified, with the time equally divided and controlled between the proponents and opponents. Finally, that the filing deadline for second-degree amendments to 223 be 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Without objection.
The Senator should expect the first vote of the day tomorrow to begin about 11:30, with additional votes occurring throughout the day in an effort to complete the action on the FAA bill. Mr. President, as I've announced here a couple of hours ago, we can complete this FAA bill tomorrow. If not, we're going to have to work into the next day. We have 2 cloture votes that are set up, and we're going to finish this bill before we leave here. And that could mean some extended time. Everyone knows that. Everyone's been alerted to that. There's no reason that we do that. All the issues have been laid before us. We know the votes we have, and if people want to cooperate and finish this important piece of legislation, we can do that. If they don't, then they can sit around with the rest of us. We will not accomplish anything by not finishing the bill tomorrow, except use up a lot of time. I know that next week is President's Day recess, and as I have said on a number of occasions, this is not a time that we go back to our states and hang around the swimming pool or take steam baths. The fact is, we go home to meet our constituents. And we need to be home during the week so we can go to places of business, meet with government officials who aren't working during the weekends. And so I would hope everyone would work toward that goal. If not, our first obligation is to complete legislation, and we may have to be here longer than just tomorrow. So I would ask that we adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate will stand adjourned until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Well, the Senate today continued work on a bill reauthorizing Federal Aviation Administration programs. They spent time debating a number of amendments to the bill. A final vote is expected by week's end.